There's so many things we do in church, but we don't do them for the right reason. We gotta go, the Bible says to go back to our first love. We gotta re-examine what it is to have a relationship and not just a religion. It's so weird in the church world what we protect and what we don't protect. I used to go to this little church, and God bless them, they were so good in many ways, but one of the little rules they had was that you could not bring coffee into the sanctuary on Sunday morning during service. How many are glad at Bayside that we are a coffee-friendly world here? Oh, Jesus, I love you for coffee. Good job on coffee, Jesus. And I used to have this debate with the elders of that church all the time. I'm going, okay, I don't understand why you can't bring coffee into the sanctuary. And they said, well, it's not holy. It's not holy. But here's the problem. Every single Sunday morning, you couldn't bring coffee into the sanctuary, but every fourth Sunday in the evening, on Sunday evening, they'd have an old-fashioned church potluck, and they brought all the food. How many ever been to an old-fashioned church potluck? We should do that here at Bayside. We just clear everything. If you've never been to one, oh my goodness, you don't even know how many different ways Jell-O can be prepared, my friend. You think your spaghetti recipe is awesome? Wait till you get Sister Mabel's spaghetti recipe. I mean, this thing is a carb fest OG. I mean, it's awesome. And we should do that. Do you think we should do that? And we used to have so much fun. Sunday night, old-fashioned potluck. So the health people would come into Bayside and we'd have food poisoning at our size, but it would be awesome. But I used to say to the elders, I said, listen, so what you're telling me is that Sunday morning, coffee is sin, but Sunday night, Jell-O molds are holy. Does this make sense to me? I'm the sanctuary of God, not this room. Here's the thing. Right relationship is God's goal, not religious ritual. Religious ritual is no substitute for right relationship. Listen to me very carefully here. A lot of times Bayside will get flack because we're a little bit irreverent. We get messy. We do crazy things. We're creative. If you actually read this Bible, God is so much more upset with false religion and empty religion, especially Christianity or Old Testament monotheistic worship in the name of the true God that doesn't actually have God in it. God's far more upset with that than whether or not we're keeping traditions. I have no problem with traditions, but traditions that have no God in them, God never likes. God never supports ritual when it hides secret sin. My friend, listen, here's what happened at Bayside this week. Go ahead and go to that slide. This is Breakaway. Look at this. That's God. I don't know where that's God. I know it's not stuffy. I know it's not religious. This kid is having an awesome time. Go to the next slide. Where's the next slide? This girl, I don't know if you can see it. It's a toilet plunger. Toilet plungers are holy when they're used by a kid. This is a volunteer just being completely destroyed by all these 5th and 6th graders, our 4 and 5-year-olds like that. I walk on campus and I see that creativity and that chaos and I see those toilet plungers and I see those eyebrows and I feel God. My friend, God's not trying to tamp down our creativity. God's not trying to get us to be all stuffy. There's far more in this book that is against false religion than is for creativity. We need to actually think outside the box in all sorts of ways while holding to the authentic faith on the inside. My friend, what does it mean to have a sincere faith? It means that it's not what traditions we have, it's what God we're in relationship with. It's about me saying, I love coming to Bayside, and I love coming to Bayside, but I come and I don't care why you came or who brought you. I don't care if you're an OG Christian, you love God with all your heart, or your mom brought you in by your ear. I don't care why you're here. I'm glad you're here. But in the end, you got to ask yourself, am I here for the right reason? I'll tell you why I'm here. I'll tell you why I'm preaching. I'll tell you why I serve. I'm a sinner. And Jesus loved me enough to come to earth and die for me. That's it, period.